Hello, everyone. This is Zami Eccles-Irwin from FilmFestivalCircuit.com and the Assistant Director of the Austin Comedy Film Festival. We are gearing for our upcoming season, and today we're talking to one of our participating filmmakers. Jeff Walsh is the writer, director, and one of the actors in a film called Five Guys, One Job. Jeff, thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So Five Guys, One Job, very funny. Certainly speaks to me, personally in that sort of in the messaging it has. What inspired you to make this film?
So it was inspired. I guess it was kind of based on a situation where in the beginning of the skit with the short with the five guys don't want to leave. They're basically at a party or a long weekend, and this was me and Tommy Green, who also came up with the idea and wrote it. We were in a situation where it was a bachelor party. We had seen a lot of friends we hadn't seen in a long time, and it was kind of the end of the trip, and everybody, wanted to keep the party going. So that's kind of what inspired it. And then,
Totally.
yeah, we just kind of took the idea from there. But
Well, I love that you're working from something real, and then you're working it to its ultimate conclusion. What was the process of writing that like?
so we came up with a lot of it during this time. We had actually, as we're saying our goodbyes, we had seen that restaurant across the street was hiring. So that's kind of where a lot of the ideas came from. And then from there, we just kind of brainstormed some other things that could happen along the way and just kind of made it more of a story, I guess, of what would actually happen if five guys took one job. So we kind of just started from there. That's really when it started. We had come up with the idea. This was probably 4 or 5 years ago when we had thought about it. And then it was
Okay.
kind of this short that we had kind of for a while that we wanted to do. And then at some point we said, all right, now's the time to let's just do it.
Totally, okay. And, let's see, your, production company is the Backyard Boys. Um, I've definitely seen some from you guys before in the film festival circuit.
Yeah, we've sent out several shorts
Okay.
and yeah.
So, yeah, I recognize the actors, I recognize, the great comedy style. It seems that you're working with, a cast and crew that you're really familiar with, is that correct?
Yeah, so everyone in Backyard Boys, we're all friends and then also enjoy filmmaking together. So it's kind of just a group of us in Austin who all, we'll help collaborate with each other's projects. And yeah, we're just kind of, always
Awesome.
featured in everything. So
Totally. Well, so the onset dynamic, the chemistry was great between all you guys, and it seemed like such a fun time. What was that onset process like?
yeah, the onset was great. I know everybody, we had talked about it being one of the more fun shoots, especially just because a lot of the times we were spacing it out over time or trying to fit in with schedules. This time we had a dedicated block. We really filmed the whole thing. But yeah, you can definitely see that, or just knowing that everybody's friends in real life, I think it plays out really well
Absolutely.
in the acting for the five guys. So yeah, you can watch it multiple times, focus on a different guy, and notice completely different things. So
Totally. Well, I love how everyone has their distinct personality, and I'm kind of curious since you are experienced in making these, sketches and shorts and stuff, especially with this consistent crew. Did you take any thing away from this process? Learn anything either on the craft of directing, writing, acting?
yeah, so I mean, I guess one of the big obstacles that we had was the place that we had rented to shoot. We were supposed to have it for a dedicated like time slot, and there were some issues that happened with the owner of the property. So
Mm,
it was a little stressful at first because we basically had to cram. We had it really planned out because we knew we were paying for 4 hours at
right.
this place, and we had it kind of meticulously planned out, and that went completely out the window once we got about almost an hour and a half delay. So yeah, so it was just kind of, it was more of a scramble, but then it ended up working out. But yeah, it was definitely I think for the better. But some of the original shots and ideas that we had, we just had to kind of scrap and just kind of shoot it as we could. So in
Totally.
the end, it all worked out. So we ended up getting most of the things that we wanted. But
Excellent. Well, yeah, it seems like your familiarity with the crew and everyone's chemistry was allowed you guys to power through even a tough circumstance like that.
yeah,
And independent filmmaking, you can expect the unexpected and then expect an unexpected that you'd never even expect.
oh yeah, yeah. No, there was definitely that. But yeah, no, I think had the actors not been friends, it probably would have been a lot more difficult. But yeah, since everybody knew what they were doing and everybody was already kind of had this chemistry, then it made it easy. So
Totally. Well, so what are you working on next? Do you have more Backyard Boys stuff in the works?
yeah, so we have more right now. We're kind of writing and planning out some things, but I think we have a good amount planned at least for the upcoming year in the fall. So yeah, at least for summer short term, we have some shorts and sketches
Excellent.
that we usually try to do at least once a month. But then yeah, we'll probably have some longer, more thought out projects for the fall.
Okay, great. And I'm kind of curious since I wouldn't say that I've seen necessarily recurring characters, but recurring types from your consistent cast. Is there ever any thoughts of like a series or turning any of these situations into something that continues?
Yeah, we definitely thought about that. We have a couple reoccurring characters that we brought back just kind of in their own individual sketches, but we've also talked about in some world where they all combine or meet. So
Totally.
yeah, we definitely have thought about that. So yeah, maybe we'll throw some familiar characters or familiar to us characters together and yeah, see where it goes.
Awesome. Well, I'm always excited to see more Backyard Boys stuff because I feel like I identify with that humor so much. I love the chemistry and I love the types of stories that you guys tell. Is there anything else you'd like to add about Five Guys One Job?
Um, no, I think that's about it. But yeah, no, thanks for the compliment. And yeah, I think it's one of those ones you kind of just have to see. So
Absolutely. Well, as always, I know Austin is going to love this one at the Comedy Film Festival. Thank you, Jeff, so much. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
yeah, thank you, and super excited to screen it in Austin.
Absolutely. Thank you. Take care.
All right, bye.
Bye.